in the second half, and they're able to go on that run at the end and just hold on from there.
You know, they really did. You've got to give Eastern credit. You know, late in the game, they stepped up and they made plays. I just told our team, I mean, it's a frustrating one, but I knew this game. We talked about it, how it was going to go back and forth, and I thought the team that executed and focused the longest, you know, because both teams had little spans where we had little slip-ups, but you know, it's a minute 38 and it's a 2-point game, and that's what you want. You want to push it down to the end, and I just thought we didn't quite execute on some of the out of bounds late, and that's my fault. I've got to do a better job of getting us to execute on some of those out of bounds plays, and whether that would have made a difference or not, I don't know, but it might have given us another opportunity to score.
And this game features top 2 rebounding teams in the conference, and you hold a 40-38 advantage. I mean, just kind of what you probably expected.
I thought you saw a battle of the boards all night long. I thought you saw both teams, you know, just kind of, you know, going after it and getting as many boards as they can, and neither team let down on that end.
You have 15 offensive rebounds, 10 second chance points. I mean, it's more a matter of where those offensive rebounds come from.
I think a little bit was because you'd obviously, with that many offensive boards, want a few more second chance baskets. Some was where the boards bounced off, and some is our aggressiveness of just taking it right back up or kicking it out and locating our 3-point shooters.
And their defense on Raven today, I mean, they put everybody they could on her.
I thought they did a good job. You know, Raven wasn't getting clean touches down on the inside. She had to keep stepping off the block a little bit. But, you know, Eastern, again, did a great job. They spread the floor very well. You know, they shared the ball, and I thought King just, we didn't have an answer for King in the second half. I thought in the first half we did a really good job. In the second half, I thought she did a great job.
And just talk about the bench today. I know some injuries have kind of forced you to go a little bit deeper. You got some players to respond today.
Yeah, we really did. I thought Michaela stepped up. You know, Ashley Capitosto, who I think is our energy player. She's just that workhorse type kid. She's out with an ankle injury day to day. You know, we hope to have her back by next week. But that forced some different rotations, and I thought Michaela stepped up and did a really good job, especially on the boards. And you know, she finished around the basket real well today as well.
King's perimeter shots, do you live with her taking those, or were you wanting her not to?
Well, I would have liked it. You know, I didn't mind. She's going to, you know, the threes I wasn't as worried about because you've got to give somewhere. But, you know, I did feel like we let her kind of step out, and she was hitting some of those 12, 15-footers off some out-of-bounds plays that we needed to defend her a little bit better. And a lot of hers were based off, some of it was based off how we were defending ball screens as well with Nixon. But you got to give her credit because, you know, she finished, and that's what she needed to do on the inside.
Because that comes from you're not wanting Nixon to go all the way to the basket.
Well, I mean, Nixon's a great, you know, perimeter player, and we've seen way too many times of her getting in too deep on penetration. So, you know, you've got to make some choices on how we do things. We probably didn't rotate back as well as we needed to on some coverages, but at the same time, sometimes you got to give credit to the offensive team for finding that open man and then for them to knock it down.
Coach Coco Moore struggled early in the game, and then late in the game she really stepped up, made a lot of shots, kept you going. What got her going in the second half?
You know, I don't know, but whatever it is, I got to find it out. We've got to make sure it happens. But you know, I think Coco's really stepped up and played well. The thing that I'm doing is I'm giving her tough defensive assignments as well. You know, for a freshman to be on Nixon and to guard her is asking an awful lot, but I know she can do it, and I think she's done a pretty darn good job with that. At times she floats a little bit, and then all of a sudden she gets a little bit more offensive minded, and I thought what you saw is a little bit in that second half getting a little more offensive minded.
All right.